Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. First of all, I want to say shout out to Kenny Porter, man. Kenny Porter made an appearance on 7A's channel. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to 7A. Shout out to Ticket TV. And it was cool to see, Ticket and Kenny Porter, settle their differences. At the end of the day, man, it was eventful. And, look, man. That's what I'm all about, man. I know to a certain degree there's some certain people you can't squash beef with, but at the end of the day, you can't come to a agreement to, just deal with each other. But it was cool to see Ticket and Kenny squash their beef, and Kenny told Ticket to get this information. And I think seeing Ticket and Kenny on the same outlet is going to be fun. Because like I said, Kenny, I'm going to tell you something. Kenny is a real dude, man. Kenny is a real dude, man. And he's smart, man. And the knowledge that he have a lot of knowledge about different things. And I think when Sean's career is over, you're going to see that with Kenny. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Kenny could be the type of person, he could be a motivational speaker. And real talk, he could give you some game. Because he knows some things, man. He knows some things, man. He didn't make smart investments too. So, this is the thing. I want to put that to the side for a minute. But once again, shout out to Kenny Porter. Now, as far as business go, like Kenny told me, Sean not going to be here for long, and Sean trying to, get the most capital per fight he can. As I said before, shit is starting to open up. Venues are going to start opening up again. The Denver Broncos just announced yesterday that they're going to try to have 5,000 people in attendance for their home games, and then as the season go on, they're gonna add more seat availability, and then so on and so on. I think by the end of the season, most stadiums probably be, depending on where you are, will be operating at maybe 30 to 40% capacity. At least I say for now they're gonna try to, at least the average stadium gonna try to get 20,000 people up in there per depending on per stadium. I think Dallas Stadium, since Dallas Stadium can hold 100,000, basically they can get at 30%, they can get 30,000 people up in there. And I think Dallas can make a return because they can, charge what they was gonna charge for the remaining tickets. They just skyrocket the tickets, and people would pay for them because they the Cowboys. They sell out every damn game. Nevertheless, don't know why. But anyway, with that being said, getting back to Sean and Kenny and Bud. Kenny want that fight. He want that fight. So if Bud take care of business versus Kell Brook, and since Sean is the mandatory, Sean is the number one contender, he is the mandatory, then basically what could happen is they could start negotiations. And Kenny has already said that if worse come to worse, they'll go to a purse bid. So Kenny is willing to do a purse bid. Now that's funny, because Kenny kind of exposing some other people. But nevertheless, I don't want to get into that, because all this is going to do is turn into something else, and I don't want it to go that direction. But as I said before, Kenny said he's willing to do a purse bid. So he's serious about getting that fight made. And I think at the very least, Bud will be fighting the Mean Machine and excuse me, not the Mean Machine. He already fought the Mean Machine. He already beat his ass. Excuse me, Bud will be fighting Sean hopefully around March, if everything goes as planned. Because you figure he's gonna fight Kell Brook in November. So if he fights Kell Brook, you know, he can take some time off to relax. And then, you know, like I said, you got pretty much November, December, then January, and then February. You know what I'm saying? So around the middle of January, you can announce the fight for Sean Porter, or you can start negotiations for Sean Porter, you know, around December the 15th. Hopefully you can get it negotiated within the next 2 weeks. You can make an announcement around January, you know, and get, like I said, you get this fight set for March. You know, maybe the middle of March. And then, of course, this will be on pay-per-view. And like I said, by then, shit'll be opened up, depending on who's the president. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. But once again, man, shout out to Kenny Porter, man. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.